Vince talked about that saturated ground. Heavy rains also leading to some headaches. More than 100 calls have come into Milwaukee Public Works about flooded streets.
The problem, clogged sewer grates. AJ Bayapur joins us from one of the problem spots with more tonight. Good evening, AJ.
Good evening, Mary, Ted. Public Works this morning cleared 3 sewer grates here at 29th and Hampton. Now, we found one neighbor who said it's actually usual for this corner after a heavy downpour to see water covering streets and sidewalks, but last night was exceptional in that the water actually made its way onto her front lawn.
The water actually met like this line area right here.
The water recedes from the steps leading to Catherine Patton's house. Relief comes after a Public Works crew stabs through the sludge, clogging the grates on her corner.
And I noticed as the rain kept coming, it started coming on towards the house. And at one point, like I said, you couldn't even walk over on the sidewalk because the sidewalk was totally covered.
It's a familiar problem throughout the city. Milwaukee Public Works says it received 139 calls about ponds forming on streets and sidewalks, but it's an issue typically reserved for September, not January.
Much like during the fall when we have people keep leaves and things away from the sewer grates and those storm inlets, same thing's happening now. There's trash that gets caught up in that, and we want people to make sure that's cleared away.
With more rain to come, Patton picks up the trash that was cleared from the grates near her house. It's something she tries to do even when rain isn't in the forecast.
So I got kids on this bus stop corner, so we get constantly junk out here, and that clogs up the grate. So like when we notice a lot of stuff out here, we come clean it up because we know it's going to rain eventually. I
wouldn't say it's a responsibility. We ask our neighbors, we ask the residents to help us out in that way. Again, if you don't feel comfortable doing it, if you're not able to do it, call 286-CITY and we'll take care of it.
It's far from her favorite, but Patton is willing and able to do what it takes to try to keep this nasty water off her lawn.
And Public Works says it'll keep an eye out for the remainder of this flood watch for clogged sewer basins. However, with lower temperatures and even snow on the way, they expect to soon return to something more usual for this time of year, salting the streets. We're live tonight at 29th and Hampton. AJ Bayapur, Fox 6 News.
Hard to think of salt on a day like today, but AJ, thank you. Also, don't forget the latest on the weather anytime. Download the Fox 6 Storm Center app. It's available for all Apple products. You can download it for free in the iTunes App Store. Well, elsewhere tonight, searchers are working hard and fast trying to find the body of a Milwaukee murder victim.
Police believe the body of Yvonne Young